I'm a recovering addict. I was out here in these streets on Van Buren, and I was strung out. Badly strung out on crack cocaine. I started using at 30. In 2005 really. I found this building. I didn't know the name of it. I just found the building. And when I went through the door, there were some chairs set up, and I was instructed to sit in the chairs. So I went and sat down. And please don't take no offense with what I'm gonna say, but I have to tell my story the way I remember it. There was a little old white lady and a white man with a hairy face and some cut-off shorts and dirty white tennis shoes and a white shirt with writing on it in there. And I bent over in the seat. As I sat down, I was tired. I was tired of being tired. I was tired of being strung out. I was tired of not having nowhere to sleep, nothing to eat. I was tired of being lost and confused. I was just tired of being an addict. I was tired of being an addict. I came in this building right here that we're standing next to, and I sat in that chair, and she came and rubbed my back, and she said, "Are you okay?" And I looked up, and it was a little lady, white lady, and I do believe she had glasses on, and she asked me, "Are you okay?" And I told her I'm hungry. She said, "Okay, hold on." When she came back, her hands were wet. She gave me a wet paper towel with a wet apple. Here, eat this, I'll be back in a minute. I remember a service, I remember prayer, I remember a food box that was too big for me to carry. I had to get help. And I remember the hugs, I remember them crying and praying, and I remember her telling me that whenever I needed to come back, I could come back. I don't remember being judged. I don't remember being talked about. I don't remember being mistreated. I don't remember being made to feel guilty. I just remember finding somewhere that brought me in out of the madness that I was living in. I remember somewhere that I could breathe, exhale, and think clearly for a brief moment as to really what I wanted to do with my life. This place, Destiny, now that I see reading the signs called Streets of Destiny's Church, helped me to get off of crack cocaine. I have relapsed a couple times since, but I've been clean now for a while because I have a toehold in the world. A toehold means I have something to always think about or grab onto that's going to pull me out of whatever it is I'm going through, and those are my children. I have 7 of them. I was asked to make this video, and the reason I agreed to do it because I hear that there are some other adult children who are out here and you're addicted. You're going through what you're going through out here in these streets. You're living the life that your parents helped bring a lot of other people's children out of. And I'm one of those kids. I'm one of those adult children who didn't have any help from anyone except for the 2 people I met on the other side of the door. They helped me to decide that, okay, I'm done. A few nights later, let's say a few weeks later, however long it was, I rolled over one night and said, I'm done. I made a phone call. I went to go see my kids, and my son, his name is D-Man, that's his nickname. He's now 20. I went out to see him on Christmas at my mom's house, and I asked him on Christmas Eve what they wanted for Christmas. The other kids started making these long lists, these really long lists. My son Donnie at that time couldn't have been no older than 99, you about 4 or 5, maybe 6, something like that. He had to be about 6, maybe. However old he was just holding on to me, just hugging me, and we were both crying. And he's watching the other kids write these Christmas lists. He got out of my lap and went and snatched the paper from each one of his brothers and sisters that were there, his older brothers and sisters. He said, "What are you doing? What are you doing? You know mama ain't got no money, she smoked out." And he tore all those lists up, and he came and he grabbed my face. And I said, "Well, Donnie, what you want for Christmas?" He said, "All I want is you clean and sober." And I gave him that. That was my motivation on top of these people to show me there's still people in the world that cared about me, that needed me to be sober, because what I was doing was affecting their life too, even though they weren't there to be a part of it with me. I'm still taking them down through it. I don't know you guys' name. I don't know nothing about you. But I can tell you that what you're doing is affecting someone else outside of you and you don't even know it. There's help. You gotta want it, you gotta ask for it, and you gotta be strong enough to accept it. I love you. Thank your mom and your dad. Thank you guys for letting us have them.
Amen.